Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya Sidegigcrafts. Guys, we're doing something a little bit different tonight. We're working on the same journal, but we're doing a different kind of thing. I'm waiting for some game pieces to come in an order. So I can't really start too much with the decorative part because I still need to get those and see what I get. I found some cards from different games and some different, I'm going to use some more Monopoly stuff, but some different things. I pulled those aside, so I can kind of use those. I've got some charms that I'd like to use as well. I've got some dice, and here's a Scrabble piece, dominoes, I don't know what that's from, and then another domino piece. So I was thinking about using these on there too somehow. The only way I could think to do it is to make a tassel. And I found my Scrabble pieces that I have. These are just random ones in a jar. I think I bought them for a project and I used a bunch, but I want to make these into charms. So you can buy these little, I can't remember what they're called, but they're just little clear pieces that you can glue onto cabochons or whatever. They have a hole in them so you can put a jump ring on it. You just glue it onto the back, and then you can add a jump ring. So it's not too complicated, but I thought let's make charms out of these and see if we can start putting together some sort of a tassel for this journal. So that's what we're going to do today, because I need to do it. And I think it'd be fun. And why not? Let's visit and play. And I'm going to put family game night is the charms that I'm going to do, and I'm going to do them on a chain, and they'll be each be individual strands. Oh no, I'm dripping everywhere. This stuff is messy. I can probably spread that between two of them. My goodness, that's a lot. Oop, let's just spread that out. So yeah, I think this will be super cute, and we'll see how it turns out. So I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you've been crafting. I got another order in today of some vintage goodies. If you guys haven't heard, I have got the link to a Facebook group that my sister Michelle and I are going to be doing some crafty sales, hauls, and destashes. So if you guys are looking to find a community that will support your vintage or otherwise craftiness, it's not all going to be vintage. Some of it will, some of it won't. That's my taste. And I know Michelle loves vintage too, but she also likes a lot of more modern stuff too. So I think that she may have some different things as well. And we're just kind of doing it, you know, she does her stuff, I do mine, and we'll get together and host the group, and I think we'll just have a really good time with it. So if you're interested in something like that, feel free to come over and join. It's going to be in every description box in my upcoming videos, and I hope to have some things posted. I wanted to have some things posted yesterday for sale. I didn't have a chance yet because I'm still figuring some stuff out, and I haven't got my computer hooked up yet, even though Josie brought it back. I haven't got it hooked up yet. So there's some different features that you can't access with a cell phone. You have to do it, or with a mobile, you have to do it on the computer. And so I have to take care of some things first before I can get those posted. But I'm hoping to have something posted, gosh, within the next day or two. So I got another order today of a whole bunch. Oh my gosh, you guys, a whole bunch of stuff. And I want to keep everything. Of course I can't. That's not the idea here. I want to share. And I know a lot of times we don't know where to find some things. So I'd love to be, you know, I'd love for you to consider coming over and finding some of those wonderful things that you might be looking for. I'll do the hard work. Just come over and get it. I sold some stuff around my house this last week. I'm thinking I'm going to take some of that cash and go to the bookstore within the next week too. I'd like to do that maybe next weekend, and come back with some fun things also for you. I think that would be great. Whoops. Some books, some old books, and some book covers, and all the things. I don't know exactly what yet, you know, all kinds of ephemera and stuff we can use for our journal making. That's what I'm looking for. And boy, did I find some. I ordered a tin, like metal tin with photographs in it, and I got it today. The tin is way bigger. It's bigger. It's got to be 15, 16 inches long. It's huge, and I was not expecting that at all. I thought the tin would be, you know, a nice little, just a little tin, like a little, I don't know, button tin or something. And no, it was ginormous. And they said it had 100+ pictures. It was more, probably like 300+ pictures. It was crazy. There were so many things in there, and ephemera. There were letters in there. There was an antique pot handle in there. I mean, there's just crazy cool stuff. I don't want to show you because there's just so much, but I'll be posting a lot of that stuff too. I want to go through it one more time and kind of sort it out into some themes and stuff like that. I think that'll be fun. So yeah, so there's going to be a bunch of stuff on there. So make sure that you check out that Facebook group. I don't know if there's any questions that you have to answer. I can't remember, but that's one of those things I can't see from my mobile phone. I'll have to check that out from the computer, but feel free to come over and check it out. So let me see. Sorry, Gretchen, I'm gonna grab that trash out from under your head. Let me see. I've got chain. Do I have it in here? I have some chain in here. Does this work? Will this work? I think there's plenty of it. Good grief, there's pins sticking everywhere. All right, let's see here. So my thought is I want to use fabric, but I also want to use chain in it. Not all of this chain, because this is a lot of chain. Okay, but now we've got the chain. How many times can I say chain? Ooh, more of those things. Okay. Now I also need to think about how I want to hook this on there. I could use this. Family game night. I need one longer one. Does it matter that they don't match? I don't think so. That's, what do I always say? It's a junk journal. It doesn't have to match. Here's some gold. I don't think I want gold though. I think I'd rather have the silver. But I think I want one to hang a little bit longer than the others, just because I don't know why. I don't know why. No clue. Let's see if I can twist this without getting my tools out. No, I cannot. She cannot, folks. She cannot. She needs to get her tools. And her tools are right here, right where I can reach them. Right there. Not that one. I don't. This one and this one are my favorite. And I was like the blue one in my right hand and the pink one in my left. Yeah, go figure. It's just easier to control, I think. Let's do a little bit longer. About as I shorten it up. Although these are really big tiles. If that goes on there, I don't think that's going to be long enough. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Let's just put this one onto that one. We'll just connect this. We'll still use it up. Am I opening the wrong end? I don't see this. There we go. We'll just open that up and put it on there. We'll connect it that way. And I like doing this way too. If I make a removable charm thing, somebody could take it off if they want to. They don't have to leave it on there. Maybe they want to use this journal for something different than family game night. I don't know. I could potentially just use that necklace thing, but I don't know exactly how I would do it. I could have just done family night too. Oh, that just came undone. How did I not close it? But for the kids and I, family night always involved a game. Well, not always, but oftentimes involved a game, and we had a lot of fun with it. That good? That's pretty good. Do the other families play games too? Let me know in the comments if you play board games and things with your family. I'd love to know. And if you do, what game do you like to play? We had some serious competitiveness between the kids when they were little, so it was kind of hard sometimes to play games. There was hurt feelings sometimes. It was tough. And I had a lot of, my oldest is quite a bit older than my youngest. So sometimes there were just some hurt feelings, and it just didn't go well sometimes. But as adults, we like to play cards, and there's a card game that's Par 4, I think is what it's called. It's like a card golf game. We had a lot of fun with that for a long time. What is it? Cards Against Humanity or something like that. We did do that for a while, and then, it was kind of awkward for some of us, like me, to be telling my kids some of those answers. So they finally had mercy on me and got me the clean version. But the clean version talks about farts. Every answer has something to do with farts, and that's not fun. So we can't play that one anymore. And let's see, where are my, oh, they're right here. We played dominoes a few times. Just different things, whatever, whatever we decided. I always enjoyed those nights. Good visiting and just, nothing heavy, just having fun, laughing. It was good. Okay, so let's see if I can just put this straight on here, or if it's going to turn somehow. I don't know. Let's see how it lays if I just add it on there, or if I need to add a second ring to make it turn in opposite direction. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. We'll skip a couple holes. We'll skip a couple, not holes, but links, and then add the next one. These are already dry, so it just takes a few minutes for this E6000, really. Now, I wouldn't try to force it to come apart, but they're pretty dry. You can't see the glue on the back anymore. Let's see, let's skip, how many should I skip? 1, 2, 3. We'll put it on the third one. I don't know why 3. It just seems like a good number. And again, if we don't like it, we can fix it. We can change it if that doesn't work right. So FA, I think I do want it a little bit lower. I don't really want them stacked on top of each other. Let's go to 5. I probably have enough links to do that. So there's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a little bit better. It'll depend on your links and the size of your tiles if you're doing this too. Hopefully I have enough links on there. If not, I guess I could add some more. FAM. Was that one a little bit wet? That one's just a little bit sticky, so I'll be careful with that one. So I think after I finish this video, I'll get it uploaded, edited and uploaded. And then I'm going to see if I can go make some packs of pictures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or ephemera packs or something that I can put together for you guys to make available. I just need to do some math and figure out how to do it. So that I want it to be fair, of course, if somebody's interested. Oop. I can't get that one off of there. And then go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you're not interested in purchasing or, you know, doing anything like that, I hope you'll come over anyway and check out the group and just, you know, get involved, maybe meet some people and have some fun. Everybody will be welcome and it'll be a positive place. I don't like drama. I don't. But I feel like it would be a great way to get to know you guys better and all that too. And maybe you can help me know what works and what doesn't and all that good stuff. I'm always open to feedback. Unless it's just being mean. If you're just being mean, you can just go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Being mean isn't the goal here. I've got a good group of folks that come onto the channel. You guys have just been amazing. I've had to delete a few comments here and there, but nothing serious. Nothing serious. There we go. And then we'll go 5 more. That one's kind of, oops, wrong chain. 1, where is it? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I can put, oh, well, we'll just put that back on there. Put a bead or something at the end of that would be cute. No, one of these other charms. Yeah. What was I thinking? Why not one of these? That's would be perfect. Family game. Let's use the domino. Oh, actually, what I might want to do, this one's really big, so I think I'd hang that differently. Let's put that one. Oh, let's put this orange one at the end of this one. Well, I'm not going to try to unravel that. Oops, so I had a bunch of people telling me today that I needed to order some smaller shirts for work. That was good news. So I've lost about 30, just about 30 pounds now since April. And my shirts are getting way too big. That makes me very happy. So I ordered new shirts, but I told them I have 6 more pounds to go before I'm allowed to wear them. So what happened? Oh, I see. A couple of those stuck when they weren't supposed to. So we've got family, and then we do game. G-A-M-E. Move those over. They're a little sticky. Okay. Now these I'm going to start at the bottom, and I think A, 2, 3, 4, 5, M. Okay, I'm trying to see which one. I'll probably put this one at the end because it's longer. I think that will work. But I kind of like the dice. I don't know. I don't know. Not worried about it just yet. We'll get it all figured out. So I'm going to have to figure out, like I was saying, I'm going to have to figure out how to attach this to the book too. I'm not quite sure. Because I don't have a hole in the side of the folio. I mean, I'm going to have to probably make one to make this work, or something sticking up so that I can make a hole in it to allow it to go onto there. I have a couple ideas. Okay, I need this chain, and I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the news on the house, there isn't any. There isn't any. I got nothing. Insurance called me on Thursday and they said, hey, so I'm sure you'd like to get this finished up and everything. Have you heard from so-and-so? And I'm like, yeah, so they came out and they did this. And she goes, oh, okay, well, I'll check into that and I'll get back to you. I was like, oh, okay, because I don't know what the next step is, but we're still waiting. And I never heard back. So here it's the weekend again. It's been a month now since that tree landed on my house. And the furthest we've gotten is the tree removal. There is a dehumidifier in my house that is making it extra hot. And there's still a hole in my roof. And the living room is now plasticed off, and there's nothing, I mean, that's it. There's no talk about fixing it yet. Haven't closed up the ceiling. I mean, none of it. I don't understand. I mean, it sounds like they don't want me on their roster anymore, but they're not doing anything to get me off of it. I think there were some baseboards, some floor, and some trim that was pulled out of the house, of those rooms. But other than that, nothing. I mean, nothing. Truly. Yeah, this chain is still sticking a little bit. I think what I want to do, family game, if I hang this one, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to hang it just a couple up, and I think I can probably hang a bead or something on there too when it's time. I think that would be very pretty. We'll add some color in there. So I'll kind of raise it just a bit, not all the way at the bottom, like there. Perfect, good job. All right, now it's no longer really than the other one, so that's good. And then we've got this one. So we need the word night, nights, plural. There's an S on there. So I met my new boss today. She seems really nice, and she's come from a very chaotic background, it sounds like. So I think she'll be fine with us. It sounds like we should be able to joke around and have a good time with her and not be too worried. She's got ideas, which is great. We like that. So yay. She'll be starting work on Monday, so that's kind of nice. One, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. Michelle showed me, she ordered some stuff online the other day too well, and she went to a yard sale. She showed me quite a few things that she's going to have available for sale, and I'm very excited to see some of those things too. You guys will like them. She's always got really great ideas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think she'll be able to help me keep it interesting, that's for sure. NIG. The H is a blank because I didn't have any H's, but that's okay because that's part of the game too, right? I can't see the opening. There it is. One, two, three, four, 5. There's the T and the S. And that chain's going to be too long, which is fine because we can shorten it. One, two, three, four, 5. And an S. It's nice to be able to use some of these things up. And an S. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's stick it in there and we'll get that S back. Come here, S. I was going to say, come here, you. That's the wrong letter. All right, there's the S. And we've got family game nights. Now I do need something on the bottom of this one. And I'm thinking, let's put, well, we're going to need to put this little guy, the little one, on there. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to find some trim or some fabric pieces, some fabric strips maybe. I think I'm going to put this one up just a little bit. And we're going to turn it into, we'll add some fabric to it as well. Okay, what do you guys think so far? I mean, the words aren't going to lay themselves out. You'll have to kind of figure it out. But that's kind of like a game too, right? And then this one we can put, oh, I was going to put this one on there. Look what I did. Look what I did. Well, that's okay. It's on there now. So we'll put this one, let's just put this one up here. I'll just add a ring and put that one up there, up at the top. Family game night. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the camera for a second, and I'm going to go find some fabric we can add in, and I'll be right back. All right, well, I dug a little bit, found a few things. Not quite what I was expecting, but remember, the book is going to look like this. It's going to have a lot of these vintagey colors in it. There's, you know, all the red. There's definitely reds. There's blue, lots of blues. Some teals, there's greens, there's more blues, blacks, all the things. So I'm thinking these actually might work well. Now this is obviously too thick. So what do we do with it? Well, we're gonna tear it. So we want strips. So let's tear it up. Tear it up and use it up. That should be enough. And then we've got this big old ribbon, which, what happens if you cut this in half? I don't know for sure. Does it ravel? Yeah, I don't want to do that. So, well, we could still use it. And then I'm thinking we've got yellow here. I've got some cream color. I'm just gonna get some pieces. I've got this yellow. I'm sorry, I probably should be, oh, I could have just used the rest of it. That could have worked. Let's see how much yellow we got. Probably don't need all of that. Put some of that back. And then I'm thinking probably this bottom green. I like this one, but I feel like it's a little off for this project. So I'm going to put that one down below in my trim box and use this one. I'm not going to use red simply because I would like to kind of keep this, I don't want it to stand out that much, I guess, is what I'm trying to think. What I'm trying to think to say. I'd like it to be a little bit subtle, a little in the colors, so it's not the focal point. Let me move these things over. See if I can make a tassel out of this. So, you guys have seen me make, well, if you've been here a while, you've seen me make tassels before. I just like to crisscross them in the middle, so I know they're all going to be tied together when I tie them. These are so pretty. These were gifted to me, and I love them. Especially that green. Oh, I should have put these in there somehow. Well, let's put a couple of these in here. You kind of want to put them in different spots so they're not all bunched together when you tie it together. There we go. Okay, so my middle is right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick this up just like that. And I think I'm going to tie it with this one, which might be a mistake actually. Jute. Let's use some jute. Oh, no, wait. We could do better than that. We could just use some more of this. We'll just use some of this. I think this will work just fine. I don't need no jute. We'll just tie that super tight. Ugh. And once again, ugh. And then what we'll do, what I should have done is I should have put a metal, shoot. I should have put a jump ring in there. I still can. It's not too late, I don't think. And if it is, then I can just tie one more knot. There we go. There we go, Looby Loo. Do you guys remember that song? There we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Lie. Here we go, Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night. Okay, sorry. Well, I was thinking I'd use that blue to tie this around the base this way. Leave that sticking up. Maybe I won't tie it. Maybe I'll glue it instead. In that case, we'll need the hot glue gun. Let's go ahead and close that up before I start digging around too far, so I don't drop everything. See how that goes. See how that goes. I could have used, no, I don't want to use E6000. How am I going to attach this onto here? That's the question. That is a very good question. It's going to have to go like right on there. And then these things will go like all around it, like that. Once again, if the recipient doesn't like it, they can remove it, but I think that would be pretty. or I might do this another way. We might try something different for attaching purposes. In fact, let me try this. I think what I'd like to do instead, because I don't think this is going to work right the way I thought it would. And that happens sometimes. If we don't think it's going to work, we got to try it. And then if we don't think it's going to work, we can try something different. Let's go ahead and undo that, because it's going to be the quickest way to get all of those off of there. Put that back. Wait, put this here. Since it's open, put this here. We're going to put those on here, but I think we might try, we're going to try something different. And if we don't like that, then we'll put it back. Okay, so put those aside for a minute. Okay. I kind of want some of these blues out here. Flip them around a little bit. They're kind of short, so they're not going to be very well seen. Oh, well, that just came undone. Try that again. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take some glue, some of this hot glue, and we're going to make it come out right there. And we're going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually fold this over this way. We're going to make this thinner. And the reason why I want to make this thinner is so that more of that blue shows underneath it. With it being that thick, it's going to take up half the width. So let's just do it this way. Then we're going to take that, glue it, and then we're going to go here quickly, because otherwise it's going to dry. We're going to stick that kind of to one of the ribbons where we want it. Kind of like right there. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and fold this in half and wrap it around so that it makes a tassel. It's a little fidgety, but we got this. And we're going to put glue right back here on the front first part that we put it on. We're going to put a little glue behind it too. And then we're going to make it tight and wrap it back and hold it. All right, we've got a little tassel. And I think I've got it a little crooked, but I think we're good. Okay, then I can cut it here. You can put some more glue underneath to make sure it stays. There we go, we've got our tassel. And then we can come in here and give our tassel a little haircut. Now, I don't want to cut too much of the blue because I like it and I want it there. And I don't want to cut too much of the rest of it. I don't want to cut it too short is what I'm going to say. But we can cut some of these and we can cut them in randoms, or we could cut them all straight. You could hack it off if you wanted to, but I kind of just want it a little bit random. And I think we're accomplishing that. No, go there. Oops. How does it look? Let's turn it around and see if it looks good from this angle. Well, there's a few more I want to cut back up. I don't really want to cut the blue at all, if I can help it. There we go. I think that's cute. We're going to go ahead and, I don't really need to save these. I really don't. So I'm going to toss those. Now for these, what I was thinking, maybe what I need to do is instead of hooking it to the main thing, taking it and maybe just hooking it around here, like with a pin, like a bulb pin. Like I have a box of them here somewhere. Like turn that off. And I may have to get up and find some because I don't see them. I don't see them. Oh, so I'm going to grab my box, which I believe is right here, that has them on the floor right next to me, right where I put it, most likely, because nobody else did. So let's look in here. I think there might be some big pins here. Or maybe this is the wrong box. Or maybe did I take them out? I probably did. But if I did, I think this is the wrong box. Okay, well, next box would be this one right here. Aha, I got the right box now. Don't leave me. I got them. All right, here we go. Here's the right box. I just want some of these. Some of these little bulb pins. Gretchen, where are you going? You're walking through the trash. I've got some packaging on the floor she's walking through. It's all making crinkly noises. Silly girl. It's hot in here. She's trying to get comfortable. I feel bad for her. I had the air on for just a bit to try to cool it down, which it does. But I don't want to leave it on because I know that air is just going straight out the ceiling. So I knock it down for a few degrees and then I turn it right back off. Not much more I can do than that. Drink lots of water. Hey, I grew up in California without an air conditioner, so I think we'll survive. Game. All right, game. My poor dog may not, but I had to turn the basking lights off for my bearded dragons because their basking rock was getting to be 117 degrees. And I started looking at them all, and they're all looking a little dehydrated. I'm like, oh, that's not a. So that's when I took the temperature. I was like, there's something. I checked it, and I'm like, oh, that's bad. But it's because it's so hot in here. That light just makes it worse. Poor things. For them, they can't get away from it, so I had to turn those off. So I think this next week, I'm going to have to demand some answers and some action. I'm going to start getting a little nasty, I'm afraid. In the game nights. And then, come on. And like I said, they'll be able to take these pins off if they want to. But they'll be able to say, what does this say? Nights. Oh, family, game. Oh, cool. So there we go. We've got those on there. I think that's cool. Do you guys think that's cool? I don't know. What do you think? Is it too much? Is it crazy? Is it weird? It's a little weird. I'm not going to lie. It's a little weird. But so is our journal. I think that's going to be actually really cool. And it's not too big. So what I think I want to do, what I think I need to do is probably, I think what I'm going to do is put a, do I want to put a hole there? Or do I want to make something stick out? I think I'm just going to put a hole there and put that through it. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, let's do that. Here you go, Gretchen. Oh, there we go, my love. Let's see. This has definitely been a fun project, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I've gotten some really fun feedback about it, that you guys are also enjoying it. Should I do a red one since I didn't put red color on there? Let's do that. Let's do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach inside this journal and I'm going to go to I would go to the center of the book, but I don't have a center. I have a page in the center. So what I'm going to do is go back behind here, and I'm going to poke a hole right through there and hope and pray that this will go all the way through all of that layers, because there's a lot of layers, my friends. Lots and lots of layers right there. Ugh, yeah. Okay, it does, and it did. And then we're going to go back into there with the eyelet. And hopefully this will close on it. Please. There we go. There we go. So we've got a hole. Let's see how this works. Or if it works. Wait. Why can't I open it? It goes this way. Oh no. After all that, is this hook damaged? Oh gosh, I hope not. Okay, well there's something else I'm going to do, because I don't want to fight it right now. I have, hold on. I think I'm going to need 2 of these, honestly. I think it's going to have to go, well, maybe not. Let's try it. Blue in the right, pink in the left. It works otherwise. I just, you know, that's my preference. This one is easier to use to grab things, and the other one is just a tool to help. But this one is easier. I don't know why. Okay, and then I'm going to bend it back onto there. And I got it. Okay, there we go. I got it on. So there we go. There's our tassel. Now I still need to do something to the front. And I'd really like to put, okay, so hang on a second. Let's put this up out of the way. I'm afraid I'm going to spill all this stuff. As I do. Okay. No glue spilling today though, huh? We haven't used any glue today. What? What is up with that? Since when? Since when do I not use glue? Okay, I do want to put, I think I want to put this on here and like tie it in a bow. Also that can be removed. There was tape on the end of there. There it is. I think I'd like to just tie that on there if I can. Maybe not. Or maybe right there instead. Maybe that will work better. I don't know. It's still thick. And it's not very long. Will that work? No, I hate it. Okay. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Apparently I don't like this ribbon on here. It's too big. Okay. So we've got our tassel, we've got our book, we've got it all put together. I think next is just waiting for those game pieces and doing the finishing stuff. We could put Velcro on these today. No, that's not what we were going to do. We were going to put the Viewmasters there. So we can't do that. All right, you guys. Well, I think that's it for today then. Thanks for hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it too. And enjoyed the chit chat. Make sure you go over to Facebook and join us if you'd like. We'd love to have you. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being you. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.